Good morning and welcome back to day 13 of our $20,000 December challenge. We have got one job scheduled for today. Unfortunately, I did not hear back from our second guy yesterday. I was really hoping to get that one scheduled today. That would have ended up being close to a $1,200 day today. And it just seems that we're averaging right around $700 a day right now. Really what I'm hoping to do, I might even kick up. I'm gonna have to do some looking into my ads, see if my ads are still performing well, because I haven't gotten very many leads lately. Kind of late yesterday and today I haven't ended up with any leads. So I am gonna need to see if I need to put out a new ad or not and get that taken care of if possible. Hopefully get some shit on the schedule. Because of that, I have no other jobs sold besides the one job that I was hoping to schedule for today. So if I can't end up getting a few more jobs scheduled, unfortunately, I'm going to be taking tomorrow off, which really kind of sucks. If I do end up doing that, I'll end up running some new ads. But you know, it's just kind of how things go. And I will say I am fucking exhausted because last night the storms were just ridiculous. And so it ended up waking me up at 3 or 4 a.m. So I wouldn't mind a day off, a day to sleep in a little bit. We're going to be getting to it here in a few. I don't really have much more in the way of updates. I take that back. I talked about it yesterday. I did end up getting a second job scheduled, but it's most likely going to be like an extra $100. It's on Fox Island as well, so both jobs are on Fox Island. So, I mean, it will end up being a little bit an okay day. You know, normally if I was not trying to do this challenge, not trying to hit a specific number, I'd be perfectly fine with these numbers, but I really need to be at that grand plus a day. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get to it, and I will see you at our first job. We are at our first job of the day. Roof is definitely a bit beat up. We've got a load of sand in the gutters here, but the backside looks great. Needs nothing. But pretty much the entirety of the front side needs moss removal. So this whole section here is gonna need moss removal, and then this whole section. I was really hoping that this section would be a little bit cleaner. It was just hard to tell from the photos, but that's okay. This really isn't that big of a roof, so we'll get it knocked out. So we're gonna do manual removal, and then we're gonna do a powder treatment, and then of course a gutter clean. So yeah, that'll be that. Really shouldn't be all too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. We just finished up doing all of our brushing. I think I actually have a tiny little bit that I got to do right down over here. But, I mean, we're talking like 30 seconds worth of work. So it came out super good. Now I've just got to get everything blown off because you can see I've made quite the mess. And start working on cleanup, and then it's gutters and powder treatment. So really shouldn't be all too bad. I'm a little annoyed though, if I'm being honest, because the back gutters are just full of sand. That shit is so heavy and it's such a pain in the ass, but it is an older roof for sure. So anyways, really good progress so far. And I think that all in all, that only took around an hour or so. It's 12:30. I got here at like 11 or 10:40. Okay, so maybe around 2 hours. But even still, that's not bad at all. I mean, for a full roof cleaning. I mean, realistically, I gave them the price that, with expecting that this upper section wouldn't even really need to be done. So they definitely got a good value for that. But this definitely could have been $1,000 a day. But even still, I'll still finish by like 2. It'll be a decent day. I think that what I might do is I think I'm going to blow off everything right now and then take a break and see if maybe I can't get some estimates out or something, because there is some people that have sent me. I didn't check this morning. I was so exhausted this morning. So I think that I'm going to check and see if I can't maybe get some of those sent out, because there's a possibility that I can get something scheduled for tomorrow. That'd be great. And I think that maybe it's possible, because it happens. That guy that I messaged hoping to be the second job for today, it's possible that I was trying to text a landline. So I may end up giving him a call. If I can find another job for tomorrow, like a second one, then I think that I'll just give him a call and see if I can't get him scheduled as well. So anyways, I think that's the plan as of yet. So I'll update you with anything that I find. We've officially finished up. So gutters are all clean, powder's all done, moss has all been removed. So we're in really good shape, and we're gonna be heading out of here, heading to our second smaller job. I think it should be right around 2 right now. But yeah, came out really good. Alrighty, so just knocked that one out. That was a family friend, so I just charged $75. It's not a very big roof by any means. I mean, you can see it here. That's basically the extent of the roof. So anyways, came out really good, and it's an extra $75. So can't really complain. But yeah, this has been a good day so far. And now I just hopefully have to sell some jobs. I have, I think, 2 new leads that came in. I'll show you more there. But I think that that's it as for leads. So I do believe that tomorrow I'm just gonna take off. I'm dying here. I'm so tired. And so get some good sleep. I'll get a good day worth of selling stuff. I may actually, so what I imagine that I'm probably going to do, if I can get a new ad made and have that running in the earlier AM, so hopefully before noon, then I might throw $100 at it that day, tomorrow, and then that should bring in, I mean, probably 10 plus leads that I can hopefully fill out the rest of this week and maybe get started on next week to run another 5 days. So in other words, it looks like it's going to end up being a 5-day work week, but I mean, that's okay. I was really hoping for 6, but also, you know, this is a really good example. Is on Friday, we talked about revenue numbers and such, and what I've done so far. So first week was a great week, but second week, so last week, we did even better. We did almost $5,000, and I did that in 4 days. And so the problem is if you're not totally booked up and you're just trying to work every day versus trying to make good days out of it, you end up making less money, you know? And so today was a $775 plus tax total. And that's because I've been trying to work every day. If I tried to schedule tomorrow, I'd have 1 job to go and schedule and to go and do for like $500. And so it's just like, well, that ain't worth it. I'd rather just take the day off and knock out some other stuff, some estimates or whatever it may be, and then get some really good meaty days in. Because, you know, that's the most frustrating thing. And I will say, you know, having employees, that is the absolute worst thing to do. Because I had a couple of days like that, but I would, way before I had a guy go out and make $500 in a day, I would just tell them to take the day off. Because if we don't have the work, take the day off, go have fun. That gives me an extra day to get some, you know, other stuff done. And I mean, what employee, especially if you're paying them well and they're doing fine financially, is going to say no to an extra day off when they were expecting to work? I mean, I had some good, hardworking guys that did want to get a lot of stuff done and did want to work, but even still, they would take a day off if I was giving it to them. So, anyways, that's kind of that, and I think I can leave it here, and we'll see you tomorrow for making some ads finally. I was wondering when I'd finally do it for this series, because I already had an ad that I've been running that's been performing well. In fact, I think I've spent close to $800 on that ad so far, but that's also generated me over 10 grand now. Unless I find some update for later tonight, I will. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you tomorrow morning for some Facebook ad work.